What defines a working river? Is it the number of birds feeding on its banks? The number of fish laying eggs on its gravel bed? Or the number of people relying on it for electricity? For Idaho's Snake River, the answer is all of the above.
Well, the Snake River is important to everyone in the valley. It is a conveyance water for hydropower.
We get much of our irrigation water for food from the river. We have food in terms of fish, there's wildlife, there's recreational uses.
So protecting the Snake River protects many segments of the community in this area.
More coyote willow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that makes a bunch. So what we're doing here today is we're installing native plants on Beha Island, and we're doing that to improve the habitat for both waterfowl, mammals that visit the island, and eventually it's going to provide shade for the Snake River and hopefully cool it down. Warm water temperatures are bad for the Middle Snake River because this system is naturally a cold water system, and the species that live within the system are adapted to cold temperatures.
The Snake River Stewardship Program is a watershed program that's designed to offset the temperature impacts associated with the 3 dams that are a part of the Hells Canyon complex on the Snake River. So the Beha project is one where the original design was focused on improving in-stream conditions. That is, changing the water velocities, getting the flow to move faster, trying to reduce the amount of in-stream aquatic plants. To do that, we're expanding the size of the surface area, decreasing the width, and increasing the depth of the channel.
What really excites me about this program is the size, the scale of the program. It's intended to have a great impact on the ecology of the Snake River system. We should be seeing over 20 years or more long-term sustainable changes in habitat for fish and wildlife species, and also with that improved water quality.
With a structural solution, on the other hand, something like a cooling tower, for example, you don't get the same benefits. While it absolutely addresses the temperature impact at the specific location, it doesn't really provide any habitat for fish.
One of the first questions we got always was, well, is it practical to come in and think that we can actually change the river channel? And I think this project has shown us that, yeah, it's practical, we can do it. In addition, the Freshwater Trust has helped us to be able to develop the program in a way that we can use it for compliance purposes with Oregon and Idaho DEQ.
The Beha Island Research Project is only part of the Snake River program. We're also doing riparian restoration on tributaries to the Snake River, and we are working to implement improved irrigation practices upriver on agricultural areas of the Snake.
Today we're visiting a grower's farm who participated in our Grandview pressurized irrigation sediment reduction program in 2015. It was implemented, and now we're out doing a post-implementation monitoring using an app. A lot of the lands in the Grandview Irrigation District watered their crops through flood irrigation. What that means is water is brought from the canal and is spread across the land to irrigate the crop, and then ultimately what is not used or evaporated gets into the ditch that then ultimately gets to the Snake River, often with a high sediment and phosphorus load to it. What we have initiated with the cooperation of the Freshwater Trust is to develop a program, which is a component of the Snake River Stewardship Program, that would help farmers change from flood irrigation to pressurized sprinkler irrigation. What that means is there's no more water running across the land and off the field, hopefully, therefore reducing sediment delivery to the Snake River.
Sediment is a real challenge to the Snake River ecology, yet we know what to do about it through irrigation improvement.
This drain drained the field that we just saw When we converted these acres to sprinkler irrigation, it eliminated this drain. The reduced sediment in the river improves bug habitat, fish habitat. It doesn't fill the river in, making it shallower and wider, and it helps preserve that work we're doing further downstream.
So I would encourage others, like other power companies or other river users, to consider implementing programs like these as a very cost-effective way to get long-term benefit.
This approach that the Freshwater Trust is using on the Snake River, using the right data and the right local information and the right models, could be repeated elsewhere in the country to benefit multiple users of other river systems.
Learn more about the Snake River Stewardship Program at thefreshwatertrust.org/impact.